Yo, what's up everyone? Toasty here. A lot of you have been asking me, oh Toasty, how do I rank up? And I'm gonna tell you what got me from silver to immortal in just one episode. Now, of course, the basics, crosshair placement, game sense, all that fun stuff is important, but every single guide goes over that, so I'm gonna do it a little different. First off, don't force yourself to play. Listen, playing Valorant is good, it will help with improvement, but only if you actually feel like playing. You gotta realize some people have off days where they just feel terrible and slow, and that's completely okay, that's normal. But don't just spam queue games. Trust me, you will lose. I've done that multiple times and went down 100 RR in a day. It's kind of bad. So if you're not feeling it, just simply don't queue, or if you're bored playing solo, just try to find a good duo or trio who's close to your skill, or maybe even better, who you can have fun with. If you're bored and don't want to play, but force yourself to, you're just going to develop bad habits and get rid of any progress you have made towards your rank goal. So you just got to have that self-awareness on if you actually want to play or if you're just forcing yourself to. Now, the second thing, it kind of goes with the first one I talked about. Don't overplay. I know you all might want to grind, which again isn't bad, but if you're up RR, let it stay that way. Even if you're down, don't let it get worse. You're only going to regret it at the end of the day. Only queue if you're feeling good. And let's say you do win a lot and go up, but feel yourself getting worse and you still want to queue. Honestly, just take a breather, take a little break, walk around your house, drink water, do whatever it may be to help. I see a lot of pros even aim training before queues. Who knows? That might help you stay warm before getting into a game as well. If you only queue when you're playing good instead of playing when you're doing bad, I promise you will climb the ranks. Now, on to the third tip, flow state. What is flow state, you might ask? Well, the term flow state describes a mental state in which a person is completely focused on a single task or activity. For Valorant, you gotta be locked in. Try to get rid of any outside distractions. Don't have YouTube on a second monitor. Put your phone on do not disturb. Move it somewhere you can't see it. I don't know. Out of sight, out of mind. Maybe even move it to a different room so you're not like tempted to go grab it and check it. I promise if you put your full focus onto Valorant while playing, you will be more dialed in. So don't watch TikTok in between rounds. Don't do any of that. Only pay attention to Valorant. If you die, think about what you could have done to prevent that and learn from your mistakes. I promise if you don't let anything distract you, if you eliminate the distractions, you will get that awareness that you're not used to and play way better and climb the ranks as well. Now, the fourth thing is your mindset. I'm gonna be honest. This is one of the most important things on this list. Let's think about it this way. If you're nonstop thinking to yourself, wow, my aim is so bad. Why am I so bad? What do I do? Then you're just gonna play bad. You're gonna be overthinking the whole game and miss shots you wouldn't normally miss. You need confidence. All of the top players have this confidence. If you're swinging and playing confident, then you're gonna play better. It's that simple. You'll land more shots. You just can't get in your head and overthink how you're playing. It'll make you play differently. Even if you don't realize it in the moment, you will be playing worse if you're worrying the whole game and overthinking every little thing you do. You just gotta understand if you can hit one taps in death matches, swift plays, or whatever it may be, you can hit them in your comp games as well. You just gotta fix your mindset. You're still the same player as you were in those other game modes. The only thing that did change was now it's competitive. It's still the same game, so you just gotta get your confidence up. That's basically all I have to say about mindset. Another thing you gotta do is know when you're in the wrong. Real quick, I want all of you to take a step back and realize you're probably watching this video because you want to know how to improve, which means you're not a perfect player, nobody is. If you're watching this video, clearly there's things that you need to work on. Don't get me wrong, teammates can be pretty booty sometimes, but it's not all on them. You're at fault as well. So you can watch higher ranked players or even record your own games and watch them back just to see your mistakes. You just gotta learn off of them and know when you're in the wrong, and it's not all your team. In the nicest way possible, if you're like bronze, silver, maybe even gold, you're bad. You're not good, you just gotta realize that. Now, I'm not saying there's no way for you to get good, I'm just saying there's clearly things that need to be fixed and worked on. Everyone has potential, you just gotta learn from your mistakes in game and try not to repeat them over and over and over again. You're insane if you think doing the same stuff over and over is gonna cause a different outcome. No, like, you're actually insane. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. So just don't be insane and be willing to learn. Just accept that you suck right now, accept your flaws and learn off of it, and you'll notice so much more improvement. Now, my next form of advice is don't be toxic. Listen, nobody wants their teammates being toxic the whole game and ruining team morale. So just don't be one of them. Everybody has bad games, nobody's perfect, so don't yell at your team the whole game because, like, how would it feel if you're doing bad and everyone starts flaming you? Probably not great. Not only will it make you feel worse about yourself, you'll probably be in a bad headspace the next game you queue, and the same thing will happen. So just what's the point of making another person feel terrible about their performance? I know all of you have heard this, probably in school, but it's true. Treat others how you want to be treated. It's that simple. If your teammates are playing bad, give them like encouragement or tell them what they can do without it sounding disrespectful. Just give them advice and help them out. Also, you never know what someone is going through outside of Valorant, so just don't add on to the problems they might already be dealing with in private. Just be a normal, kind human being. That's all. Also, Valorant is a team game mode, so once again, don't blame your team because I promise you're also making mistakes and you can easily help your team learn if they are playing bad. If you have to, then just become like Batman or something. Treat them like they're Robin and be their mentor. My last point is just stop caring about lost games. I know they suck, they're annoying, but at the end of the day, it's just Valorant. It's never that serious. You'll get it back if you actually try to improve, you will be rewarded. Some days you might lose 10 games in a row, others you might win every single game. That's just how it goes. So don't let one loss determine the outcome of your whole day. You might have lost, but that doesn't always mean you played bad. And if you did, just take a break, try to find out why that might have happened. Consistency is how you win. I'm gonna put a clip of pro player Yay talking about how to be consistent because he's definitely gonna describe it way better than me. So just watch the clip and pay close attention.
How do I get consistent aim? I keep whiffing and changing sense. Well, brother, to be honest with you, like whenever you're about to change sense, ask yourself, is it the sense or is it you? Yeah, I'm inconsistent. What do I do? Practice, brother. See, here's the thing, boys. What you guys have to understand is like when people have good and bad games, you have to realize you're playing like new opponents, different maps, different teammates, different situations, and you're playing on different days in which like maybe you got less, more sleep, maybe you ate badly, maybe you ate great, maybe you gymmed, maybe you didn't. Like the only way to be consistent is to try to eliminate as many of those variables as possible and just get better to where you're good in like multiple situations. That's all I'm gonna say.
With that being said, I believe in every single one of you. You just gotta tap into all that untapped potential, and good luck on the ranked grind.